Hello everybody, welcome back to some more blueprints. Today, I want to work on solving the clock puzzle, of course, but also want to spend some time going down and working on unlocking some more of the sigils, because after looking at the stamps, I have a good idea about some of them. Day 106. One thing that I was a little bit confused about, I actually was watching a friend play recently, and he played just one day, but during that day he got the Alzar vision where it was talking about the break-in and then an item that we did not take being missing, somewhere around here. And it made me curious if any of these are technically items. I think this lamp was missing in that vision. But I'm not able to pick it up, but I'm not sure if I've actually tried lighting this candle. What would that even do? I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's try to do that today. Unfortunately, I don't have the night buff, so I can't get the torch, but I can try to make the burning lens. It's just a little bit annoying to try to get. Keeping my eye out for different times, and then before the day ends, hopefully running down and working on some more of the sigils. I have my theories about some of the times that it could be. One of them was like, because it had north pointing at 2 o'clock instead of at 12 o'clock, maybe I'm supposed to do 10 o'clock because that would be like 8 shifted over by 2 hours. But I don't have anything conclusive yet. For now, let's go ahead and lower the security level and turn the offline mode to unlocked. Observatory. Could do hallway to get this room down here. I think I'm fine getting the observatory here. I'm not going to look through it quite yet. I do want to do a run where I get the nursery, specifically so that we can take a look at the blueprints book while we have a new clue open. So I'm going to do that now. We could do some more decoding. And then... okay. Well, let's go this way now. Well, here's the library. That's pretty good. Oh, but it doesn't have a new clue. We should be able to get it from the Nook, though. As long as we play our cards right. Guess we'll go to the vestibule. That's kind of a waste, but... guess we gotta do what we gotta do. Dining room. Breaker box. That would allow us to unlock the security doors, so I think it's worth it. Still need to find this little thing for the cabinets, too. Let's go ahead and change the security level. Continuing on. I think we have our delivery still to pick up from the mailroom. I think I'll use a redraw here. I want to go to the left if possible. Oh boy. Sure. Not the most ideal, but doable. Oh, reading looked good. Let's grab the library. Now we have a new clue available to us. Very nice. Classroom. The Great Hall also is pretty good here, but I'd rather draft that after I have the foyer, so classroom it is. I'll wait on the apple. Trophy room. That would dead end me, so the boudoir. Showroom. I am going to go for the showroom because I have a lot of money. Okay. What do we want here? Definitely want the silver spoon. Ornate compass. It might as well go for the emerald bracelet. Very nice. Go for the bedroom. We have the nursery, so it's more effective. Now we can start eating the apples and such. Now we can rotate the commissary. Perfect. Might as well buy everything we can. Hallway, don't mind if I do. Let's go for the pantry. There's gotta be, I bet you the cabinet opens like literally a cabinet here in the pantry, but maybe that would lead to like getting these 5 apples, 5 bananas, and 5 oranges. That is the only thing I can think of, but I'm not entirely sure. Back we go. We can start exploring up from the den now. Don't have a magnifying glass, but that's all right. Good, rotate here. Corridor, huh? Or I could rotate the drawing room. I think that's a good idea. Running out of keys. What we need to do is draft another observatory. Granted, we lose a lot of steps for it, but it might be worth it. It's not really worth it, is the archives. Corridor looks pretty good. Great Hall. I'm running low on keys, that's for sure. Mailroom. This might have the magnifying glass in it. Sure, let's go for that. It does not. Oh, I hear something beeping at me. Aha. Okay. Pool hall sounds pretty good. I have not drafted the tunnels in quite a while. Is this 5 divided by 2? Yes, it is. So it's 2 times 2, which is 4. Good. Let's rotate this trophy room. Granted, we don't necessarily need the gyms, but if we get the study, we can use the gyms to reroll floor plans, so they're not useless by any means. Garage. The issue with that is it would lock me out of the rest of the house. Granted, I'm not sure how much more there is to explore the rest of the house, but, you know. Dark room. Or attic. Ooh, attic is really tempting. Because it might have the magnifying glass. It could have a lot of good stuff. I'm going to choose that. Because I need the magnifying glass for both looking at all the books and crafting the burning lens. But then again, I don't even have the workshop, do I? That's pretty rough. Man, I really missing the blessing of the night that I had. Okay, I did not have any of the things I wanted. I haven't been to the outer room. Maybe I can get a trading post. Rotundra, sure. Also, I'm going to do the closed exhibit because, you know, the other time we played, I learned that the paper crown is an obtainable item. Is there any way you can interact with these guards? Tuesday. I wonder if I can come here on Tuesday. That's probably what I need to do. I don't know what day it is today, though. I think I might be able to find that out at a computer terminal, but I'm not sure. I wonder why I only drafted one observatory so far. Alright, let's eat up. Free bananas, giving me 8 steps each. Treasure trove. With the garage. I think I'm going to go for the garage. Ooh, also, have I seen the blue memo in the attic? I don't think I have. Maybe I have. Have I seen the one in the mailroom? What's beeping at me? Where are you? There you are. First things first. Let's go back to the attic, look for the blue memo. Then maybe go back to the mailroom, depending. Actually, might as well. Yeah, let's go back to the mailroom first. I'm almost certain I've seen the memo in here, though. But we have the steps to spare. I might take a break from this room and look in the attic, although the attic will probably be even harder to spot the blue memo in. Let's find out. I am on... No! That's where I can't find it! I'm not on the 8th rank! Oh my goodness. What a fool I've been. That would be why I'm not finding anything. Back to what I was going to do. Which was, I suppose, try to draft like a, I don't know, some sort of interesting green room right here. Now I get the food. Ooh, the workshop. That's good. Broken lever. I wish I had the morning room available. Ow. Ooh, we can eat a nice salmon fillet. Lemon glazed salmon. For solid plus, what, 62 steps? Yes. Great. Well, I would use my redraw, but I kind of want to see if I can redraw into a trading post so that I can get a magnifying glass. Welcome back. I realized that I was being a fool and searching for the memos on the 7th rank where they can't appear. I thought that was the 8th rank, so that makes things a little bit more simpler and also explains why I wasn't able to find anything. Trading post, where are you? Oh, that's where my other observatory is. Oh, no trading post. Well, that's fine. Let's go down to the shelter. So it probably is worth it to go up and, I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't be worth it to craft a power hammer. guess first things first, let's go down and see if we can solve any of the sigils that have been eluding us. Oh, we can also look up through the tomb, see if we can actually get any of the gold. That's actually what we'll do. Actually, no. I was going to say that's what I'm going to do first, but I don't think I can actually get to the tomb from this entrance, so I will do that shortly. Oh, really? Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah, as I said, I spent a lot of time in the demo. I think I mentioned that earlier. So one thing that I regret about the earlier episodes is that I kind of just didn't explain anything that I was doing because I'd done them so many times. But I think it gets better later on. All right. Let's try to figure out Korrika because I was looking at the stamps. And I know Korrika is orange. Oh shoot, I hope I can remember. I'm gonna pull up my Realm and Room video real quick and actually make sure I am getting the color right for the sigils. So give me a second. Where is that video? Here we go. So orange is the little triangles, and we know that Korrika has orange triangles. And we know that it is a scholarly place, so let's go ahead and change that first. There, oh, missed it. There we go. And from that stamp that I looked at a couple days ago, we learned that it's also snowy. So that's what the rays are. So the only thing that we don't know about it, or at least that I don't know about it, is what sort of method of travel they use. So I'm going to experiment with that. But since that is the only thing that we're missing, it should be doable. Okay. Let's change this back to orange. Oh, I see. That changes that. Slightly annoying. It could be roads. If I had to venture a guess, I would think it was the flat one that represents trails, because I didn't really see any methods of... Oh, never mind. It is roads. Very good. Oh my. Is this a diving helmet? Looks like it, but no, I don't think it is a diving helmet. It just looks like a cage. Maybe a light of some sort? And then a tree? There have been fewer and fewer opportunities the further we travel up in the mountains to attend to my correspondence, and I find myself regretting having brought so many books, as this is the first realm I have visited without porters. Here, every person is expected to carry their own belongings, and if you can't, you throw away that which is expendable. It's looking like I'll be bringing back less souvenirs than I had planned. I never expected to appreciate the cold, but the frigid weather here is a welcome relief coming from the sweltering shores of Vera. Herbert. P.S. I ended up forsaking all but one of my books. Mount Holly Estate. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So, again, we learned that Korrika comes after Vera, so that'll help out a little bit. Let's see if we can solve this puzzle box. The University Variation. Far from the port towns of the lesser islands, the academies of Kororika were among the last strongholds where the puzzle box fad spread. Unlike other realms whose regional rule variations emerged organically over time, the students of Kororika designed orange tiles by committee, voting on student-submitted designs and picking the one they felt best represented the realm. When these tiles are pressed, if the majority of adjacent tiles share a color, then the pressed tile will change to that color. Very good. The issue is that I need to get the orange ones in the corner, which actually shouldn't be that hard, I don't think. Because these are the ones that fall. Actually, maybe it's harder than I thought it was. Actually, this can still work. I can tap that, then swap green, right? Then swap green for that orange. Push this up. Okay. I'm not sure if this is the right solution. Maybe should have kept this green in the middle, because I can't swap this row easily. Yeah, I think I need to restart. But I had the right idea. I just can't move this one to an edge. So let's swap. Swap. Push it downwards. Swap. Okay, yes, that's what it is. And we move here. Here. We could bring black up top again. Hello, welcome. We solved another realm sigil. Now I'm just working on the puzzle box. Okay, so would moving around help? Basically need to get a purple. Oh. Huh. Maybe I do need to... Oh man, this stuff. I think I need to have both green and black and purple in the top somehow, so that I can shift the purple over, or maybe just black and purple in the top. Okay, so let's try doing that. Wait, I could do this to bring purple to the top. But I almost wonder if I'm in the same predicament as last time, though. Maybe not, because I can do that, right? Aha! There we go. I'll be honest, these puzzle boxes are a lot of pain for 2 gold, but they're fun. I think I still haven't done the Aries one, or which one have I not completed yet? Thank you. I think I've completed that one. Maybe it was this one that I didn't complete? Yes, this is the one I haven't completed. Let's see if I can figure anything out. Let me reread the rules. Red tiles turn black tiles red, and white tiles black. So the first thing is that I need more red tiles, but I need to keep at least 1 black tile. So I'll go ahead and press that once, because that allows me to turn that red. Then I can turn that red, which is good, I think. But the issue that I was having was, how do I get the red tiles out of the center? Which are the corner colors? Red. So another thought that I had earlier was I might need to turn one of the orange tiles green, which is possible. But it still just like creates a green one in the center row that just flips back and forth. This is by far the hardest one I've done. Or I guess haven't done in this case. I'll try. Let's see. Okay. I could. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, this would allow me to get 2 red tiles here. But these are still stuck. Don't want to do that. Okay, I could in theory turn this red now. And then I have a black tile here. Flip this. But they're still stuck in the center. Unless there's green tiles can do stuff that I don't know about. No, I'm pretty sure I need all of these tiles that can be red to be red, because there is no way in my mind that I can get this red tile out of the center. But I don't think there's any way to get any of these out of the center row. Because there's nothing that can move up and nothing that can move down. Is it possible? Oh, wait. I can turn them black, though. Maybe? Ah, yes, that's how I do it. Okay. So I need to put this here. Wait, no, but I can never have 2 black tiles, can I? Does this turn black? No. But even if it turned one of these black, it would just shift around the center and not be able to move anything out of the center. Well, I'm gonna work on another room schedule and then come back to this. That one has been burst in my brain though. Okay, so I just got that one. Morjai. Okay. So I don't know about the weather in this one, but I do know that they travel by boat. And I guess I don't know the color either. Morjai boats. Unless I... Unless it was in that clue. Let me actually pull my videos and check that clue real quick. Where was that? Okay, no, I know that Nuance is green, pink, Vera is pink, and Korrika is orange, which so I don't know what color this is. Because there are two variables, I'm going to wait on that one. But I do know a little bit more about Nuance, though. So I know that Nuance has air travel, and is green, which helps a lot. Green is like pine needles. Okay, so I guess the variable that we don't know is what sort of society they are and what sort of weather they have. Could be that. What makes sense for them? I know that they didn't help in the war. Maybe it's this. Oh. Maybe this is the Nuance is the broken sigil that's in Lost and Found, which has this symbol and then has wavy weather. So let's try that. And air travel. Although it might be Vera that has the hot weather. Let's try this. Okay, no, that's not it. Oh wait, but I didn't have the right color. so that's not it. If it's air travel, maybe it's windy weather. What sort of society would it be then? Honestly, it might be industrial if it's air travel. But I'll try a lot of these because they're easy to change. Okay, that's not it. Let me try a few more of these. Just trial and error. Oh! So they're also a warlike society. Interesting. Huh. Because I thought I read that they didn't help in the war. But maybe it was archeries that didn't help in the war? Oh, that looks like a pretty cool place, I'll be honest. Compared to Fed areas, this place is awesome. What the heck? Okay. By far my favorite realm I have visited during this trip, but I have always had a penchant for technology and am less moved by the beauty of nature than others. The soot-filled streets and soaring skyscrapers here are just as stirring to me as the mountains of Corica or the beaches of Morjai. Perhaps I am just letting my childhood love of dirigiblocks compromise my objectivity. From the shops I have visited, it seems the series is just as popular here as it is back home. Speaking of home, as I look across the eastern sea, I can almost see its shores. I never thought that I would miss the sight of red flags. Interesting. Okay. Well, this is cool. However, it doesn't necessarily give me a good idea of where it falls on the timeline, except for maybe the fact that he's looking back at Fenares. So maybe this is after Fenares? If this is like what the buildings look like, oh my gosh, that's pretty sick. Hello! It's been a while. I am now a disembodied eye, as you have seen. How's it going, Destron? Playing some more blueprints here. Solving puzzles. I don't. Although, I have collected the stamp from, what is his name? The scientist guy. The letters he sent had one of these stamps on it, which is how I knew it was air travel. There are a couple of stamps that I'm still missing, though. Been a long summer indeed. Alright. Morjai box, the nuance variation. Puzzle boxes became just as popular in the air hangars of Nuance as they had in the ports of Morjai. Green tiles were introduced with an ability that allowed them to instantly jump across the board, representing the ease with which air travel conveys its cargo. When green tiles are pressed, the tile swaps with the opposite tile on the far side of the box, which we've been using all along, so hopefully this isn't too bad. We can do that. That makes sense. How do we convert the middle one to green, though? Oh, with this one that falls. I see. Okay, so let's change this to the top. Put this at the top. Knock this one out of the center and move it to a corner. Nice. Although I guess it's not that easy yet. I think I need to knock that out of the center there. Oh, no, maybe I shouldn't have. Yeah, I think I need to restart. Okay. I think I was on the right track, though. That's good. I want to bring this to the top and purple to the top, too. Knock this down. Good. I can also turn it green like this, which might be better. Now I need to get this down somehow, which involves bringing purple to the top and knocking this down. So I'll bring it to the bottom, switch, switch, change, knock it up. There we go. We can shift this over. Oh, okay. Then we swap this, then change places with the green one, this gray tile. Yes, there we go. More allowance for us. Now here's the key, or not the key, but something to consider, is that we probably don't even need to unlock all the realm sigils to get the last safe, which I assume is in the 10th rank office, because we should be able to find the gap of where Herbert visited. So it could be that we might be able to do that today, or maybe tomorrow. I don't think I actually have a way of accessing the antechamber today. No, I don't. Oh, I guess I should have drafted the Great Hall. Kind of missed an opportunity there. Oh, well. But anyways, let's go back to the one we were struggling with, Morjai. So we don't know Morjai color. We don't know what sort of society it was. We just know that they're a shit-based society. We don't even know the weather. So what are we missing? We're missing Morjai, and we're missing Vera Shores. Vera is turtleback travel. So the Vera Shores should be to the right of this one. Yeah, this locked door here. And I'm pretty sure Vera Shores is the one that we find the Broken Realm Sigil to in Lost and Found. Because it was like a tortoise and it looked kind of hot and deserty. But Morjai. I mean, it would make sense if the weather here was also windy, simply because, you know, they're a big boat sailing society, right? So I could give that a shot. And I bet they're blue, but I could be wrong. What? Let me look at what blue is here. Oh, there is no blue. There is black, red, violet, pink, green, yellow, orange, white. But we did get a memo saying that there's no country that sails white flags. Well, if that's the case, what could this be? Because we've already used orange, yellow, green, violet, pink, black, and red. Unless there's an option here that isn't actually shown in the book, right? So this is black, white, yellow, pink, red, orange, green, violet, white, black again. Curious. They invented the puzzle box, so I'm assuming that they're like an industrial society. I mean, that would make sense, but it could... There's no like society that works off of trade. Let's try a different society type. We haven't had an agricultural society yet. Let's try that. Nope. Okay. Warlike? I doubt they're warlike. But they could be. I mean, I was surprised about nuance. What I gotta do is look at closer at the lost and found room. That might provide some answers for us. But, as it stands, I'm going to try to gather more info about what that one could be. Which is funny because with all the Morajai boxes, it feels like we have a lot of information about them. But we don't know what color the banners are. Because blue isn't an option. One thing that I've been kind of curious about is drafting the schoolhouse in the outer room, and then going and drafting a bunch of the school different grades in the back rank to see if they have different blue memos. So that could be worth doing on one of these runs. But before we end the day, what I would like to do is see if I can figure out any more of the... Oh, I don't have a magnifying glass though. I was gonna see if I could figure out any more of the code that's in a new clue book with the Red Prince book, Roman Rune, the fixed stars, and a new clue. I've done all of them. I've gotten the final exam trophy. But I'm just curious what they have. And also, I was wondering, what happens if you have, what if you're doing a schoolhouse run, you get all 8 rooms, you get to the final exam room, and then you draft the Chamber of Mirrors and draft another classroom. What is beyond the final exam? Because the Chamber of Mirrors should allow you to get another room. Do you have Blessing of the Monk? I get Special Order of Magnifying Glass. That would be good. Okay. Wait, unless I'm missing a magnifying glass, let me check real quick. Nope, just the paper crown and the wind-up key. Although I wonder if there's a way to see the date it currently is through the security system. Let's see. I don't think so. Oh, if I go to the office, there should be a way, I think. Okay. Gotcha. I can't. I'll need to draft the, what is it? The vault, I believe, in order to find that out. Where do I want to end the day? Maybe just the attic so I get a bunch of items. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. How do you draft to the outside room? Okay, I go up there. Gotcha. Or do I go to the commissary so that I can instantly buy it? No, I'll draft the commissary for sure. Calling it a day. I did get magnifying glass and a metal detector to get a burning lens. We need to, what else? Draft Lost and Found so I can take a closer look at that realm sigil. And keep our eyes peeled for any other possible times that we could be inputted into the clock. Okay. Yeah, the attic looks pretty good here. Oh. Oh man. Kinda spooky, not gonna lie. Oh yeah. I was pretty excited about that. In fact, when I did that, I completely forgot that like I would get a trophy for it. So I looked at the room and was like, what is that? I've never seen that before. Shovel, good. What do I have on me? So that's 5 items. 6. I was not paying attention to what I was picking up. Whoops. 7. Was there another gem that I picked up, or was that everything? I wonder what this little clue back here says. Okay, it's just the same thing. If you want to talk about something that messed me up during my runs, this piece of paper messed me up so much. For something so simple. Unless there's still something in that clue that I'm missing. But if it's just Swan Song, then that's very unfortunate for me. Wow, this was a really good room to get. Jeez. Look at all these items. And I special with the magnifying glass, so I should be able to pick that up pretty easily. Good, good, good. I spent so long trying to understand what it was talking about. It took me forever to realize that it was like an O that was scribbled out. So I was looking at the security monitor of the office, thinking that it would somehow point me towards the correct solution for the office safe. So like, it was just a lot of time spent for the complete wrong reason. Oh, I got the magnifying glass here, even better. Well, I can now test out one of my theories that I was curious about. Specifically, can I light this lantern? No, I can't. I've got to go back to that Alzara vision. I feel like I'm missing something from that vision. Continuing on. Yes. The cursed effigy. Let me just grab that real quick. If I really want Lost and Found, what I can do is use the Banner of the King to make red rooms more prevalent. That might be an unwise decision, though. Then lose? I'm starting to get a little bit scared of the spiral stars. Okay, what am I losing? Two? Oh boy. Well, I certainly have a lot of gold. The dice one might be good. Yeah, sure, let's do that. This is another mystery that I'm still have yet to solve. This little double-sided arrow up here. Yes! It is frustrating. But I feel like that's also half of the fun. Okay, we can do the library again. I'm running out of options, so I'll do the hallway first, though. Sure. Kitchen. Seems pretty good, given that I'm almost out of steps already. Library. Okay, another chance to order a new clue. Let's do that. Do I want to eat right now or wait till I potentially have the silver spoon? I'll eat a little bit right now. Treasure trove, nice. Even more money. There we go. Secret garden key. Do I want to do that right now? I think I'll wait. Hallway. So here's something that I've been curious about. In one of my runs, I realized that you can draft a tunnel into a wall of the house. And I'm pretty sure it'll just dead end me, but I'm really curious as to what happens if you do that. So I'm going to try to do that. Oh, wait. My goal was to use the prismatic key, but now none of the hallways will ever be locked. Oh, boy. Slight mistake. Well, we can get a library. Chapel. We are rank 8, so we should be on the lookout for blue rooms. Like the garage. I haven't found the clue in the garage but yet. Very interesting. I have a hunch that it's somewhere in the car because I did a lot of looking outside of the car and didn't see anything. So I'll wait till I possibly have the car keys. Oh, I could use a prism key here and try to roll for the lost and found room. Sure. Okay, I'm fine losing the sledgehammer. Okay, so this is pink. Pink, heat, and I can't remember what this means. Let me look at the video real quick. Spiritual, that's right. Pretty sure that's Vera. Guess it's worth trying for Morajai though? No, but it can't really be Morajai because this can't be ship. Alright. What do I want to use repellent on? Nothing yet. The pool seems pretty good here. Ooh, security door, yikes. Taking a slight detour. Commissary is pointed the wrong way. Granted, the courtyard is kind of pointed the wrong way too, I'll be honest. Let's hope the run doesn't end here. Let's try to draft a dead end here. Very nice. I need to go to the left. Oh, thank goodness. Now I need to go forward to the left. Please not to the right. Oh, no. I can gamble a lot of money. Or I could freeze 402 gold, which would arguably be better. Sure. The archives, just for fun. I have the burning lens. Anything that I overlooked back here? Oh, okay, this is another Korika stamp. I don't think there's anything I'm particularly overlooking here. I guess before I end the day, what I can do is try to use the burning lens on anything in that tomb area, because I don't think I've brought a torch down there. Time for the overpowering music to kick in. Oh boy. Alright, anything to light on fire in here? Still as puzzling as ever. IX is in 6 in this little puzzle I have. So I guess, just so I'm being transparent about what I have here, let me try this first real quick. I doubt this is it though. No. So what I believe I have is C, capital I, lowercase I, A blank D, S I X, T O R, L O blank E T blank. And it's honestly concerning me because I don't know what to make of it. Back to trying to find things to light on fire. I wonder if I can relight the sundial. Try that real quick. What are you referencing for the letters? So, actually, it'll be easier to show it in here. So, castle is right here, right? The one thing that I'm referencing for a lot of the middle column is the piece of paper in the grotto that goes capital I, it's vertical. Right, so it has I here, nothing here, I here, 0, 0. T here is from the kennel, where it spells cat, C-A-T, and then there's a cat on the T. The ID here is from the vault. On one of Mary's fake IDs, it says ID. The IX and O are from, that's from the piece of paper in the locker room that says 6 or O. So that's where I have my information. I don't know if it's entirely true because the locker room piece of paper, the letters are written in red ink, which generally means like not true. Hmm. But I haven't found anything to fill in the rest of the blanks, but there are only 3 blanks left, but I'm pretty sure it might be CIIADD for add, but I'm not entirely sure. Because then it would be add 6 to something, but I don't know what that something would be. RLO blank ET blank? Or low... I just don't... No words are clicking in my head looking at those letters. Oh wait, I actually wanted to go back down. I think I just need to actually sit down and figure out the puzzles and a new clue. Well, I hope that means I'm along the right track in some regard. Wait, what? Oh. Oops. I haven't actually backtracked and tried to access the tomb. Oh. So the tomb is closed off when you don't have it drafted? That's weird. Huh. Why would that be the case? So I guess the tomb is just something for speedrunning to get like to room 46 in under an hour then. Because I thought you would be able to backtrack up through the tomb to get extra gold. But I suppose not. I should take another look through this pipe here to see if there is anything that I've been missing recently. Ooh, maybe I'll draft the boiler room and then go down to that secret area. Oops, that could be something. What happens if I relight all of these? Nothing. True. It's a little bit dreary down there. I was honestly hoping that I'd be able to light some torches in that clock room because it's so dark in there. Time to take another look at this sundial. Not even sure if I'll be able to mark it anymore, since I already quote-unquote solved it. Oh, you can still mark it. Interesting. And will it close if I... Oh! You can mark multiple. Oh, wait, is this the solution? Okay. Little hand pointed this way. Oh, I bet this is the solution. Maybe. So this would be the big hand. This would be the little hand. Okay. What direction is north? North is this way. Let me double check. It's hard to get my bearings here. So the house is facing north. Right. Okay, so pretty much this way. So right now I'm facing due east? So north would be like facing this way. So the small hand would be pointing at like 11. The big hand would be pointing at like, I don't know, just past 3? But we need to take into consideration the shift in the clock. So north being 2 would mean that the small hand is pointed at, let's say, 1. Yeah, let's say 1. And the big hand would be pointed at like 5? Okay, let's experiment. I hope I don't run out of steps. So big hand pointing at 1, small hand pointing at 5. No. Okay, well, let's try the big hand pointed at 11 and the small hand pointed at 3. Do I need the brass compass? I'm gonna go back and take a look. I don't have the compass, do I? No. Could special order a compass at the laboratory, if need be. Do the compass points on the clock? You see, that's what I was wondering. That's why I was orienting myself to face north. Like, or at least I tried to. It was kind of a poor attempt, I'll be honest. So I tried to point myself northward while looking at the compass, or at the sundial. So that's why I originally tried 125. Let me take another look. But I have a feeling maybe there's some sort of special interaction if I bring the compass to the sundial. Because I am nearly certain that that is where the solution would hide. Because there's no other reason to go to the sundial and mark all the spots. Where's the dining room? I'm gonna grab some more steps real quick. And special order compass. Oh, I lost my hammer for these, but I have keys. Gems that I can't have because I'm frozen. Oh, the car keys. Maybe we'll take a slight detour and try to find that blue memo. You know what? I've been wondering that. I haven't found one, but it seems like there should be. I haven't been able to find it though. Since I have the burning ones, I might try that though. Let's see. All the way up to the garage. Do I even have enough steps to get there? I think I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Easy. Okay, no. Can't just swim into the water, even with the swim trunks. Alright. I can't lose my gold because it's frozen to my pockets. It is in the car. The license plate on this car is an acronym. Acronym? I knew that the license plate said Swan Song, but an acronym? That would mean that each of the letters stands for something. Or maybe I'm just confused about the definition of an acronym. Could an acronym just be a word missing certain letters? Okay. Let me write down that SWNSNG is an acronym. Hmm. South, west, north, south, north. G. My favorite direction. Ground? Southwest, north, south, north. That's probably not it. Go? I mean, it might be worth a shot. Before that, let's open up the trunk. Goodies. Goodies to lose immediately because I don't have anywhere to use them. It does look like directions, doesn't it? But why go south and north? That seems kind of redundant. Simon will not sing nightly, Grandpa. I think that's what it means. Anyways, let's go ahead and ponder that while I try to get back to the sundial. G for go. Yeah, I was thinking that too. I mean, you know what? Let's try that down there. Why not? So let's press the button to reset it, right? It was at 1:30 originally. So I guess try it with a, let's try it with a small hand. So we go to south. We overshot a little bit. I don't know if that matters. Let's hope it doesn't matter. South, then we go to west. And I'm treating it like a combination lock. Southwest, north. South, north, go, no. Let's reset to 1:30 and try one more time, like going slower, actually to the hour this time. So let's start with south. I overshot, dang. Let's go back and try again. It's harder to control this a little bit. Anyways. South? Or maybe I'm supposed to hit the button on each individual one? West? Because right now I'm not hitting the button until it's all over. North. South. North. Go. No. The only thing I can think of is needing to hit each individual button. Press the button for each individual direction. So let's try that. South. Press the button. West. Press the button. North. Press the button. South. Oops. Press the button. North. Press the button. And then G. I could point to the ground? So downwards like this? Press the button? No. Oh, that was a really good guess though. Dang. SWNSNG. Concerning. All right. I do want to go visit the sundial once again, so let me do that real quick. Then we'll probably have to call it a day because we'll run out of steps. Well, I think we have the running shoes. We don't. I used the repellent in there. I'm not sure if that'll close it up or not. I hope it doesn't. That'd be really funny if it did. It was worth a shot indeed. I can use the repellent in the... Oh, I don't want to use the repellent in the attic. That sounds like a bad idea. Let me try to mark any of the bird baths with this lighter. I don't think it works. I think I've also tried smashing them with the power hammer and it hasn't done anything. So it's very possible that it doesn't really do anything. Can I mark this fountain? No. Okay. Oh, that's a good point. Maybe with the watering can. I don't think I've ever tried that. It's a really good idea. There's this room with this gem stand that's been taunting me. Okay, let's take one more look at this. Okay, none of these light up. Although the... There's also a third ring that just ends pointed this way. Is there any way to tell which way is north here? Like any directional thing? I wonder if these marks stay if I end the day. Because yeah, it doesn't let me mark this area. That has to be something. I mean, I could assume that this is north, right? If I assumed that this was north. Yeah. No moss on these trees. Okay. Before I give it up completely, assuming that this is north, right? It is... And north is 2. It would be just past 9 for the small hand. And just past like 1 for the big hand. Or around 1. Probably between 1 and 2. Wait, I'm sorry. But I'm also needing to account for north being 2 and not 12. So it would be 11 for the small hand. And 3.5 for this big hand. 11 for the small hand. 3.5 for the big hand. Yeah, well, so my theory, and this could be completely wrong, right? Is that this is relating to the puzzle down, the one with the big clock that I've been showing. And these little gaps here are where the hands are supposed to go. The small hand right here and the big hand right here. Another possibility is that it's actually like a combination lock itself where you need to like mark the right ones. But I feel like that's not the case because if it were, there's no way to unmark them. So you need to like reset it each day. Or it could be like a completely different thing that I've gotten over my head in. Because honestly, I'm over my head by finding this. I found this by complete accident. And I'm still missing that last microchip. So let me try the small hand just past 11. The big hand past 3. If I have no steps to get back, that is. I'm also curious to see if they stay marked or if they unmark themselves. You can't normally burn things twice. Well, actually, in this game you can. As I've shown with the little candles in the secret passage. But then again, the secret passage remained opened, so... But generally, no. Now, once we figure out how to unburn things, that's when society will really level up, if you will. It'd be pretty nice in the medical field, that's for sure. I can start unfrying my eggs in the morning. Alright. Wait, I have 2 steps. Yeah, I think I'll be with 1 step. Oh no! Wait, why was that 2 steps? I've used all my footsteps and must call it a day. Alright. That should not have been 2 steps. I was kind of scammed. Simon, what are you doing? Alright. I should have 1 more day in me, so let's continue. Day 108. Simon really was over it. Yeah, that was a pretty good day. Rediscovering that you can burn that sundial is very helpful. In fact, let me go back to the sundial right now and see if it's still burned. Goodbye, my steps. Okay, so it does reset. Interesting. Well, in that case, that leads me more towards believing that it's some sort of combination lock itself, and that I need to burn the correct tiles in order to unlock something. But I will still test my theory. Just past 11, just past 3. So I need this to be past 11, and this to be around 3. Maybe a little bit, maybe more towards 4. No. Incorrect. But honestly, I did not have high hopes for that theory. It's kind of when you discover something new in a puzzle and your mind starts racing and connecting all the dots that aren't supposed to be connected. That's how I'm feeling right now. Back to trying to get a magnifying glass to help with a new clue, I suppose. We can also try doing the thing where we draft the schoolhouse. That might be nice. There must be something more that I'm missing in the tomb if, like, that exit seals itself off the next day. Well, there's the library. That's good. Well, there's the first classroom. Commissary. Sure. Actually, yeah, I'll go for the commissary right now. I certainly have enough money. What I really want is some dice. Ooh, nursery. I think I will draft that now that I have the magnifying glass and a new clue right next to it. Okay. I'll go ahead and eat this. XYZ ABC. So the red prints should be page A, word X. So what makes sense to me is that it would be page 4, word 1, if you're going XYZ ABC. But if I remember correctly, that was a little bit strange. So let me try that. Page 4, word 1. One, two, three. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. V. That could be the starting word. Then is green, which I think is Realm and Room, which we don't have right now, but that's fine. Then violet, which is this book. Page B, word Y, which, following the same scheme, right, would be page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, word 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, word 2. But then the issue is it could be cases. I always thought that it pointing to this page right here meant that that wasn't the correct solution. But let me write down cases just in case. And then for the fixed stars, right, it would be page Z, word X, so page 3, word 1. Which I believe is preface. But let me draft the observatory and find out. If it is just this simple, I'm going to be kicking myself because I've been stuck on this for so long. So 1, 2, 3, yeah, it's just preface. I guess I need to draft Realm and Room to be sure. Okay, back to what I was doing, which was trying to get some dice. Goodbye, my steps. Hello, gold. 577 coins. Oh, don't want to go out yet. Observatory. Oh, dice. schoolhouse. All right. Make that 578 coins. Now let's try to draft some of the other schoolhouses on the 8th rank, or classrooms, I should say. I'll go for the den here. More money. That's not what I need. A third observatory? No. Okay, that's just the second. I'll go utility closet and disable the security doors. I hope I get the dormitory here. No, I do not. I'll go for the reading nook. That's good. Tundra. I don't hate the rotundra here. I actually quite like it. I don't necessarily want to use a key yet. Oh, it's just, I think it's funny. That's the only reason. I did find out what it's for, though. It's so that you can refill the watering can. But I never used it. I just think it's really funny for this kid walking through her house to turn on all the faucets. Let's see, where to go here. We could get the dining room, which could be nice. I actually do like that. Conference room. Sure. Guess I should... I'll go this way. Observatory. I'm getting dangerously low on steps. Actually, this is the perfect spot for the dormitory. Oh my gosh, look at all those steps I gained. Jeez. I think it's so funny in this game how I've technically already inherited everything, but I still, like, Simon is still a gold gremlin, even though everything is his, technically. It's really funny. Like, he might think he's making it out rich by ending the day with 591 gold coins, but they're his gold coins. I guess technically, if we really wanted to get technical about things, they might be like Cinca Co assets. And so therefore not entirely his. I'm running out of keys here. Oh boy. I kind of want to go forward if I can, so I'm going to reroll. Hallway, good. I know. Oh no, it's locked. Okay, I still have some places I can explore, but that is rough. Here's some Simon trivia for you. Did you know that Simon can, in fact, jump? Let's see here. Can I open this door? Yes. Oh boy. I need keys. So I guess I'll go for the walk-in closet. Oh, the brass compass. Nice. I can take this outside if I need to. Okay. Let's grab some steps. Hello? Oh, I guess I hadn't drafted the room I needed. Oh well. Okay, that means we can get a classroom here, hopefully. I'm out of dice. I hope I get a classroom here. Yes. Let's see if the memo is any different. Or if there is a memo. Okay, we are actually on rank 8 this time. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if there is no blue memo in this room. Although it'd be a little bit sad. Let's find out if this door is locked real quick. It is. That is very unfortunate. Well, I guess I can go back here, right, and explore a little bit and try to get some more keys and then come back. I think that's a good play. Huh, this is interesting. I've never noticed this before. But the realms that you unlock are down here, leaving this big old empty space right here. You would think that the realms would be centered if they were the only thing you could unlock down here. So there's probably missing quite a few unlockable things down here. A dice, okay. Okay. Observatory would get me a lot of keys. All the keys I would need. But also cost 18 steps? I think it's worth it though. Oh, I've been losing stars from this. Then lose 2 stars if. Oh, okay. I see. So whenever I activate this, I lose 2 stars. Maybe I don't want to be activating it every time then. But, like, it's so cool to see what it does. I can also do my tunnel experiment this run. You know what? I think I will. Tunneling all the way to the back of the house. Let's see what happens. I don't think I've ever done it. Okay. We can continue tunneling. What happens? Oh! Oh, okay. A puzzle box. Orange. Okay. So I'm pretty sure these are the ones that rise upwards. Oh, no, they just swap things around. I see now. Well, that's a neat little Easter egg. I really was wondering if it would just like dump me out on the other side of the house. The long tunnel. That's an interesting view right there. Yeah, I'll be honest, what I expected too was just like a dead end, aborted off aborted off doorway. This looks so funny. Anyways, back to the classroom. Try to get another classroom here. See if you have any better luck finding the memo in this room. I also don't think I had a magnifying glass when I was here last time, so we can take a better look at stuff. So I guess this map was made before Arch Areas was a thing. Because there's no... what is it called? Not sigil, not moat. There's no core for Arch Areas here. Oh, interesting. So the rogue moon is a moon that orbits the moon. Curious. The devoted circle with Orenda Aries. Sorry, Horus Aries. That is the king who split up the domain into parts for his children. With, I think the oldest getting Horus, the youngest boy getting the Arch Aries, and the daughter getting Araja. The Three of Tides. Isles of Orisai. Interesting. Let's keep on looking down here. The In Eclipse. Okay. So the eclipse has to do with the eclipse ball that you see in the ballroom. The different planets. So the whole planet is called Mora. So that would be... So I guess Mora Jai would be like country being called Earth something. The outer circle. The stars. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. The seeker of signs. She's a sundial. Of sorts, at least. Oh, maybe this is like, the Thomas Edison of this universe. Hanging a key from a balloon. Interesting. Let's take a look at this one. The North Circle. Okay. Honestly, this looks like it would mean something, but I don't know what it would mean right now. I love the world building in this game. It is so cool. Oh, here's the spiral of stars. Huh. Interesting. The spiral of stars. There it is. A sacred circle? Oh. 46. One. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Let me look at the rest and then I'll go back to that. A bunch of boxes. Interesting. Oh, and these are the monks in the tomb. The monks holding the boxes. Okay, wait. So this has to be something with it. What does this say? So 1746285? And all the arrows are pointing this way. Two is dotted and one is dotted. I feel like I've seen stones like this before. I'll need to look outside but also I don't know what to do even if I find these stones. Maybe I click on 1, 2, north, south, west, east, top left, bottom right, top right, bottom left. I'm going to write this down because it seems fairly important. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What that does? Yeah, that's a good idea. Screenshot. 12. There we go. And also get the numbers here just in case. 16, 32. That. Oh, excuse me. That seems pretty important, though. Man, it's just like, what sort of games like preview weird secrets like this? Like the monks being in this painting. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, well, I'm definitely going to be looking for that outside soon. Back to the main mission of trying to find the blue memo in this place. If there is one. Oh my gosh! Of the 3 major expeditions to the South Key, only one party returned. The cartographers among them conducted a cautious survey of the coastline, but refrained from making landfall. The South Key. Oh, here's the South Key. Oh. Interesting. Infinity. Wait a second. Oh. I completely missed this. This is literally the clock. But it doesn't show where the hour minute would go. But now we know that there are blue memos in all of the different classrooms, which is really cool. Okay, I'm also going to take a screenshot of this. Wait. Wait. I was going to say that, like, maybe the directions make sense now, but if you're at the South Pole, everything is north. So it's hard to say. Okay, let's try to find that other blue memo. Oh, there it is. The scientific foundation of architectural drafting, combining advanced principles of spatial suspension and temporal anchoring, was developed and refined at the Farius Height Institute of Costa Rica at the beginning of their realm's 5th era. So apparently, Costa Rica is just really good at messing with space time. Interesting. Wait, 15th era? Of their realm's 15th era. Okay. That makes more sense. I was going to say, like, if it was of this 15th era, that's way in the future, and there's some time travel shenanigans going on. Which there still could be. I can draft one more classroom here. Let's go ahead and try to do that now while I have this die. It's going to be tough to do, though, I'll be honest. Archives? Sure. Okay, now what we can do is get a classroom so that we have more redraws to get another classroom. True. The house is a little bit crazy like that. Ooh, the stars. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize that there were multiple slides. The grand battle. They do. There's the scepter I need. I can't believe I'm rediscovering so much of these rooms. I'll be honest, that's pretty crazy. This is them. Oh, this is them destroying the railways. Okay, okay. It must have been that Nuance actually helped them in the war, given that they have this big flying ship here. I can't... Oh, wait. I'm actually able to determine this in this room. Speaking of which, here's the memo. The third king of Orindia was the last in the line of Oris. Okay, interesting. And I'm getting into the 8th king's tomb. So this person got 4 out of 6, meaning that they inverted 2. This person got 4 out of 6, meaning they inverted 2. Distilleries, General Cheskin, Reddington, Oris. So the rest should be the same. 2, A, D, B, C, A. Oh, not necessarily. Maybe Araja was the correct answer to that. It was probably Araja thinking about it. That would make sense why Nuance is there and Arch Aries would help too. Anyways, anything particularly interesting here? No. Okay, now it's back to the start. Pretty cool. I didn't realize that the slideshow was there to begin with. That's an odd thing. The victors saying history is penned by the victors brings up more questions than I think the Fenaries government would want, I'll be honest. I guess there's a little bit more to explore upwards, so might as well. Then I'll try to find the stone pattern somewhere. Look at how many redraws I have, jeez! That's probably the office. I'm gonna end with over 700 gold. Oh, I can also see the day. Okay, so today's Monday. So tomorrow I need to draft the exhibit. The Royal Museum exhibit. By the way, where I got the ID was in this one here. Oh, sorry. This one here where it says ID. Again, written in red. So I don't know how truthful it is. Oh my gosh. Simon can finally play Digiblocks on his Nintendo Switch 2. Wait, no, he can't. He doesn't have the 80 coins for the Digiblocks game. This is so sad. He can buy the Nintendo Switch, but no games for it. Let's see here. I'm going to take one more look at these. I mean, this looks an awful like the clock I'm dealing with, but it doesn't have any clues as to where the hands would be pointing, which is really unfortunate. This does, however. So let's try to find this somewhere. I'm sure I've seen that before. Is this the right way? Yes. I do find it so cool that they added all those blue memos to the different classrooms, though. It makes me want to like see the other grades, because we've seen grade 1. We didn't see grade 2. But we see grade 3, 4, and 5. So we need 2, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wait, no, sorry. This was grade 1, grade 2. So we've seen 4, 5, and 7? No, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So we've seen 1, 3, 4, and 6. I'm going to write those down. All right, continuing on. It's been so long, it's starting to become nights. I don't have the watering can. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I remember seeing it around a fountain. By the way, this is one of the areas where Simon can jump if you watch this. If you're sprinting and you're going downstairs, and you press the spacebar, you jump. That's the only way he can jump, though. Okay, it's probably doesn't have to do with this. That doesn't have stones around it. This doesn't... I mean, that has stones around it, but I don't think that has to do with anything. I mean, this comes to mind. Simon is... I'm sure he's very exhausted after doing that. Okay, I don't think it has to do with this at all. I mean, the stones don't look quite the same. I could have sworn I've seen that pattern before. Maybe it's downstairs in the basement. Oh no, it's this one down here, I think. Oh, I guess it's not entirely the same. No, it's not. This is probably what I was thinking of. I mean, might as well try it though, right? But even the number of stones are wrong. It's an oddly pink rock. Wouldn't be down there. Would it be down here? I love the screen going completely white for a split second. Use your magical boat power, Simon, to perfectly row the boat without using your hands. Guess one thing I never thought about this room is where's all the light coming from? Interesting. It's glowing sand, I suppose. It is very calming. Maybe there's more to this than I gave credit for, because I know that these monitors sell a swan song, but what did these four spell? I know I have it written down somewhere. Oh no, it is Swan Song HSS for Herbert S. Sinclair. Or I'm assuming that's what HSS stands for. SWNSNG. What could that be an acronym for? Yeah, that's another reason why. That's another thing I don't know. I mean, my thought was originally that this is written by Mary, and she realized that she didn't know that recording was capable, and so she like showed up in the archives on security footage when she was supposedly missing. And so they needed to delete it in order to keep up the illusion that she was not there. Yeah, I know. Swan Song is the only thing I can think of too, but as you pointed out earlier, that wouldn't be an acronym. So slightly confusing. Anyways, let's try to find that pattern of rock somewhere. I think I've tried using the power hammer on this and nothing happened. But I honestly can't remember. It's been too long. The train station, the code that I've gotten, but don't know how to use yet. So one thing that I did figure out from a new clue is Route 8, depart, keep left to Tanner Fork. Yield right yellow, dead end, record each stop on the way, which is 8, keep left to 7, which is Angel Tower. Then go to 3, which is what is 3 here? Aries Crossing to 10, which is Tanner Fork. Then 1, which is Oris Train Hall, yield right. Then go to 13, which is dead end. So 8, 7, 3, 10, 1, 13. But I haven't figured out where to use that. 8, 7, 3, 10, 1, 13. Then it's broken up into major stops and minor stops. So the major stops would be 8, 10, 1, and 13. 8, 10, 1, 13. 8, 10, 1, 13. Which could be times. Wait, yeah. I mean, if we ignore the minor stops being 7 and 3, right? 8:10 is a time I could put into the clock, and 1:13 is a time I can put into the clock. I guess 7:03 is also a time I can put into the clock. No, I can't. I make so many typos, especially like I've never heard of it. Oh, I forgot to just teleport back after that. I don't think anybody gets upset at Twitch typos. I certainly don't. All right. Let's try 8, 10, and 113. I am so close to just brute forcing it and trying all 1,000 combinations. 1,200 combinations, I suppose. Yeah. Almost as long as the VOD will be of me just like waiting in this room. But granted, Yeah, last time's VOD is literally me being in this room for 45 minutes straight waiting for this thing to pop up. Because I didn't even know what would happen. Let's try 810 first. But again, oh, okay, this is interesting. 810 is straight. Okay, 113. I would be surprised if this is the answer though, because it doesn't really take into account the directions. No, what about 703? Just out of curiosity. No. Yeah, I should put that together. That would be a lot of fun. I'm half expecting it to be nothing, but it has to be something, I swear! There's no reason they would add it, for no reason whatsoever. Oh. Surely it's 807. Maybe even 1150. What about 413? Ah. Is there anything else I wanted to do today? What time is it? Late. Do I go for one more day or do I end it here? That is the question. I am CST. It's a solid 126 right now. I've streamed later though. I think I might play one more day, and I'll tell you why. Because I want to draft the Royal Museum exhibit on a Tuesday, because I think that's how I'll be able to get the paper crown. I'm not certain though. So I think I'll end the day and go one more. And this will probably be a shorter day. I've had a lot of really long days this stream. I think they're averaging like an hour in length each so far. Okay. What do I want to draft for my outer room? Oh, wait. We can test your theory about the watering can. I think I've tried this before, and it hasn't worked, but it's always worth it to give it another shot. Not able to fill that up. Oh, maybe that stone pattern is in the secret garden. Maybe that's where I remember seeing it. That's probably it. Although it could, you know, it could just be my imagination at this point. Alright. Did not look like it could fill up any of the bird baths unless you're supposed to do it in a particular order. I'll grab the dice for the outside room. Probably better to get that sooner rather than later. What do I want from the outside room? Yeah, no problem. I thought that was a really good idea. I think I probably actually tried that in one of my days, but I've been through a lot of days of this game. It's hard to recall all of them. I don't see a point in going down into the tomb, except to get more dice, so I think I'll roll. I think I'll go for trading post. And trade away my watering can. No. Because I want to see if I can get Realm and Rune so that I can figure out this last... I guess I don't need a magnifying glass for that, do I? No, I just need a library. But I want to get Realm and Rune from the right library so that I'm able to get this last word. Oh, there's the library. That's convenient. Realm and Rune. The ballroom. This is a really early ballroom. I guess I'll take it. Now the question is, do I want to use the blessing of the king, the banner of the king, to choose red rooms? Oh, I should have chosen the breaker box. Oh well. I think I will actually use the blessing, the banner of the king, to get red rooms, but I'll go up a little bit more first. It is really nice. Observatory. Sure. We must continue the spiral of stars. If you okay, I think I am Ready to activate the Banner of the King. There's the closed exhibit. Sure. There's an item here that wasn't here before. But I can't get to the crown. The reason I thought of that is because of this paper here. Dearest children, the pieces are in place and all rigid cogs have been greased. However, if our ambitious plans are to succeed, we must strike this Tuesday. The routine changing of guard personnel on the first of each month means the opportunity we have created for ourselves will likely never be so opportune. If we wait even one additional week, the window will be closed. On Tuesday, there will be 3 royal guards stationed at Learson Hall, 2 of which will be wearing black gloves in lieu of the traditional white. We would be wise to sacrifice almost everything to avoid the white-gloved guard, striking only when he takes a recess. The 2 black-gloved guards have been instructed to bind, blind, and gag themselves to spare us the precious extra minutes it would take your group to execute the task on their behalf. However, that also means that once we reach the exhibit, we will truly be on our own. May the black shores guide us, may the black skies shield us, may our fathers be proud of us. In arms, your faithful soldier, Pharaoh. So maybe it's not Tuesday, but I need to come here on the 1st of the month, which is a lot tougher. Especially since I don't know the date. But I can always check the recording to find that. And now I need to deal with all of the red rooms. Oof. Maybe this is a good opportunity to look at this room again. I almost never draft it. Oh, I didn't realize that there was actually water in the bathtub. He turned on the faucet just like he does in the kitchen. Cannot believe this guy. Goodbye, half my almost non-existent steps. Another red room, don't mind if I do. I love to not be able to find items. I don't know what causes the special cost of the aquarium to be bypassed, I'll be honest. I just know that it is bypassed sometimes. Well, I think what I'm gonna do is just activate this again. Get the next word in the spiral of stars. If you have. And that is the end of the day for poor old Simon. All right. Well, I think I'm going to end it here. This was a really cool run, a really cool stream. We didn't like solve any super big mysteries, but we were able to accomplish a lot and learn a lot of lore, which is always fun. Yeah, thank you all for joining. I really appreciate it. I will probably be streaming on Monday, but I'm probably going to start the stream with Classic Duels and then maybe head over to Blueprints if I'm feeling the itch. All right. Well, thank you for... You learned some and got even more confused. I did. That's one thing about Blueprints. You always leave with more questions than you started with. And that's really the appeal of the game to me. I really like that about it. But with that being said, I'm going to head out. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye.